Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that honestly causes way too much unnecessary anxiety for travelers everywhere. We are going to completely demystify the U.S. passport application process. By the time we wrap up, you'll be navigating this whole bureaucracy like an absolute pro. Totally headache-free.
So picture this scenario. We all know it too well. You need a passport fast, but you're dreading the thought of standing in those endless post office lines, not even knowing for sure if you have the right paperwork in hand. Well, listen up, because today you'll discover how you can effortlessly secure your passport appointment online with USPS in just a few clicks, saving you time and stress.
Okay, let's dive into this structured guide. Here's our roadmap for today. First, why book online? Second, prepare your documents. Third, navigate the USPS portal. Fourth, confirmation and appointment day. Fifth, troubleshooting and tips. And finally, a recap and helpful resources. All right, let's get moving. Section 1, why book online? Avoiding the peak season scramble.
If you've ever tried to just walk into a government facility during the crazy summer travel rush, you know exactly why we are talking about this. When you use the online portal, you secure a dedicated time slot that guarantees an audience with a certified USPS acceptance agent. It's a real game changer. This isn't just about saving an hour in a waiting room. It literally gives you peace of mind and prevents the intense anxiety of last-minute travel scrambles where you're just crossing your fingers hoping an agent has time for you.
Moving right along to Section 2, prepare your documents. Gathering the essential paperwork. Okay, here's the harsh reality. If you secure the absolute best appointment time but show up unprepared, you're going to have a bad time. The agent will have to reject your application and you'll be forced to reschedule. So the crucial point here is that first requirement, the DS-11 form. You can fill it out in advance, sure, but you absolutely must leave it unsigned. If you sign up before you get to the desk, you're starting all over. The signature has to be physically witnessed. You'll also need your proof of citizenship and a valid photo ID. And hey, pay close attention to this. All your copies must be on single-sided standard white paper. Government scanners will outright reject double-sided copies. No exceptions. Now when we break down the costs, notice there's a two-part system here, the book fee and the USPS execution fee. For an adult, it's $130 plus a $35 execution fee, bringing the total to $165. But here's the trick you need to remember. They go to two totally different places. The execution fee is paid to the local postmaster, so cash or card works just fine. But the application fee goes in a sealed envelope straight to the State Department, meaning you generally need a check or a money order.
And what about this number? 15. Well, if you're stressing out because you don't have a perfectly lit 2x2-inch color photo against a pristine white background, take a breath. Many USPS locations offer on-site digital photo services for exactly $15. Just add that option to your appointment when you book, and they'll handle the whole shebang right there.
Section 3. Navigate the USPS portal. Accessing the Retail Customer Appointment Scheduler.
You are going to find this tool at tools.usps.com/rcsus.htm. And the workflow is wonderfully straightforward. Step 1, choose your service, like getting a new passport with photo services included. And specify your party size. Yep, you can book for families with multiple adults and minors all in one go. Step 2, search for availability anywhere from a 1 to 100 mile radius. Step 3, select your date and time slot. And Step 4, input your contact info and confirm.
And this brilliantly illustrates the dual pathway system they've set up. You can search by location first, which is perfect if you just want to go to the post office right down your street and don't mind waiting for whenever they have an opening. But search by date first, that is an absolute lifesaver. Say you're a busy college student who only has this coming Friday off from classes. You just plug in Friday's date, and the system scans all facilities in your radius to show exactly who can take you on that specific day.
Let's move to Section 4, Confirmation and Appointment Day, locking it in and showing up.
So, immediately after hitting Submit on the portal, you'll want to check your email for a message from autoreply@tracking.usps.com. This is going to contain your unique confirmation number and a handy recap of what you need to bring. I highly recommend taking a quick screenshot of this email on your phone, or honestly, just check the box during sign-up to get SMS text updates. It makes things so much easier. The system is actually pretty intuitive. It's programmed to automatically ping you exactly 24 hours before your slot as a friendly reminder. And look, if your plans change, just use the link in that message to cancel or reschedule. That way someone else can grab that coveted appointment slot. All right, Let's see how this builds your confidence for appointment day. When the big day arrives, definitely get to the facility early. Come armed with those 2 separate payment methods we talked about earlier. And this last point is an absolute must. If you are applying for a minor under 16, both parents must be present to establish dual consent. If one parent literally cannot be there, they have to fill out a specific notarized authorization form beforehand. Please don't let this rule catch you off guard.
Section 5. Troubleshooting and tips. Handling rush trips and missing slots.
In the real world, things don't always go according to our perfect plans, right? Let's ground ourselves in reality with these processing timelines. Routine processing takes 4 to 6 weeks. Expedited takes 2 to 3 weeks. You can also pay extra for faster 1 to 3 day delivery of the finished passport. But hear me clearly on this. These timelines do not include mail delivery times. It can take 2 weeks just for your application to physically arrive at the processing center and another 2 weeks for the actual passport to reach your mailbox. You absolutely must build mailing buffers into your travel plans.
Now, if you realize that routine processing just isn't going to cut it, say you just got a surprise invite to a wedding in Costa Rica next month, you will need to memorize this number, 60. $60 is the exact extra fee required by the State Department to upgrade your application to expedited processing.
But what if your schedule is totally jammed and appointments are completely booked everywhere? Well, here is a fantastic workaround for peak seasons. Go to the Find USPS Locations tool on the main website, and in the advanced filters, check the box for Passport Walk-in. This reveals facilities that set aside specific hours, like, say, Thursday mornings from 9 to noon, strictly for walk-ins without an appointment. Oh, and a quick pro tip, if you're trying to snag a same-day online cancellation, the cutoff to book a same-day online appointment is 2 a.m. Central Time.
Finally, Section 6, Recap and Helpful Resources, Final Steps to Secure Your Passport. Let's pull all this together into a quick action plan. Step 1, print and complete your DS-11 form, but remember our golden rule, leave it unsigned. Step 2, gather your original proof of citizenship and your single-sided photocopies. Step 3, go to tools.usps.com/rcas.htm to secure your time slot. And Step 4, once your application is finally in the mail, you can track its progress directly on travel.state.gov. Take action on this immediately to lock down your travel plans. Oh, and I wanted to drop one surprising bonus fact for you. Did you know that if you already have an adult passport that was issued within the last 15 years, you might not even need an appointment at all? The State Department offers the DS-82 form, which allows eligible adults to simply renew their passport by mail, entirely bypassing the in-person post office trip. Definitely check your eligibility for this first. Now, before we wrap up, I do need to provide this professional disclaimer. Government procedures, processing times, and fee structures can and do change based on volume and legislation. So always verify the most current details, forms, and exact costs directly on the official USPS website and travel.state.gov before you head out the door. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. We've completely broken down the barriers of the USPS appointment process. So I leave you with this thought. Will you let the fear of bureaucracy and paperwork hold you back? Or are you ready to conquer the portal and finally secure your next big adventure? The tools are right at your fingertips. Go get that passport. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy travels.